Hello investors, good early morning from Chicago, the risk management capital of the world. This is the Morning Stir Market and Resource Rundown for Wednesday, December 19th. New relative highs in stocks yesterday had the broad market E-mini S&P add 1%, 14.5 points to 1441.5. The 100-point rally since mid-November has resistance above at 1460, then the multi-year highs at 1470 with the 1425 pivot support below. Dow futures added 103 points at 13,287 yesterday as the blue chips lagged again for the second day in a row. Resistance is last week's high at 13,300 and then 13,600 highs up above that. The weekly pivot now is the 13,200 end of September, beginning of November peak at 13,200. Tech shares led gains with a 1.5% jump on a push above 2,700, up 47 points. The E-mini Nasdaq now targets 2,800 on that 100-point trading range that they were within for the last month. Crude oil added 77 cents at 88.44, now pushing the upper end of the trading channel. The nearly 2-month trading range in oil is stuck between $85 and $90 per barrel. The euro currency added 60 points to 132.34 as the dollar fell 25 points to 79.37 with bond yields above 3% with a 146 price. Gold lost $24 after pushing to new lows at 16.73 and silver dropped another 60 cents at 31.68 on a tough couple of weeks for the metal markets. Equity markets continue higher, the dollars turn lower, so in what could be support for commodities. So where do things stand on this Wednesday morning to start the day? The euro currency is solidly above the 132 resistance, up 60 ticks as the dollar's down 0.25%, pressing the 79 level and the 3-month lows. After an over full point sell-off yesterday, we see the bonds steady right now and unchanged around this 146 level. Crude oil's up 48 cents right now at 88.80 as it looks poised to test the upper bounds of the trading range. Again, if it can push above 90, it targets 95 and the yearly pivot on an upside breakout. Gold is unchanged at 16.71 this morning after the hard fall on Tuesday. Silver's off another 15 cents at 31.53 per ounce. So as we get started on this Wednesday morning, stock futures are strong again with the E-mini S&P up 3.5 points to 1445 and new relative highs. Dow futures are 34 points higher and Nasdaq futures are up another 10 points with more than an hour to go before the stock market open. So to wrap up the current action for the markets on this Wednesday morning, we can see continued strength across the board. The euro currency is 60 points higher, with the dollar obviously lower. Bonds are steady right now. Crude's approaching 89, and gold sits at 16.71 per ounce. The strength comes from the stock futures, obviously, with the E-mini S&P higher, up 3.5 points at 1445, and new multi-week highs once again. Dow futures here at the CME Group are 35 points higher at the 13,310 level. Please visit our sponsors at morningmarketstir.com for more information on commodities, futures, and options. I will see you early Thursday morning for the Stir in the Markets. Set up your trading day. From the CME Group trading floor, it all comes back to commodities.